This is a little different from what I normally do, but after visiting the Isle of Berk at Universal, I wanted to reflect a little. This channel is about music and media, and how the music enhances said media. And if you've been with me a while, you'll know I love the music in How to Train Your Dragon, and I've done extensive analysis of it. And I gotta say, I was really impressed with how Universal Studios understands that. Get a video. Even if visitors haven't dug into the music, they still have prior associations of music and environment from watching the films. And the fact Universal has that music playing throughout the park shows they understand the power of music to put you in an environment. This isn't true of just the Isle of Berk. Universal parks are really good about the music in all their areas. But one thing really stood out to me at the Isle of Berk in particular. I went on the Hiccups Wing Glider ride, which is supposed to feel like riding a dragon. And what was playing?
Okay there, bud.
This moment of the film has become so iconic and so associated with flying on a dragon, as it should be. I have a whole video about that cue and a few others using the same themes here if you haven't already seen it. And I gotta say, what an experience. Now, I couldn't hear the music as well as I'd have liked because people, myself included, were cheering and screaming throughout the ride. But it was still really special and took what would otherwise be an average roller coaster to new heights. Another really cool moment I had at the Isle of Berk was meeting the animatronic Toothless. I got to meet Astrid and her dragon too, which was cool, especially since she left one person in line after I got my picture. She also told me up when I didn't know the rules of dragon racing. I may need to actually rewatch the second and third movies sometime. But anyways, there was no specific music for meeting Toothless. From the position in the park, you could just hear the looping portions of the How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack. But I got to time petting him with the arrival of music from Forbidden Friendship, which was really special. I kind of wish they had that playing the whole time, but I also understand that short of a loop might get a little obnoxious for the workers. One other quick thing I really enjoyed about Epic Universe was these sort of portals into each world. I didn't get a video of walking into Berk because I beelined it there to avoid lines and forgot to get one later, but here's me walking into the Harry Potter section of the park. Well, it's like you're stepping through a portal into another world or something. It's really cool. Oh, this is cool. I thought this was a really nice touch that makes it feel like you're walking into another world and keeps the sections of the park more separated. So instead of hearing strains of Jurassic Park from one corner and strains of Transformers music from another and then Harry Potter from yet another, all kind of combining like at Universal Hollywood, it set off the different worlds from each other more, making the whole experience more imaginative and also planting you more formally in each world as you walk through the portal to a new musical area. And I know kid me would have eaten this up even more than adult me for the magic of it. So that was my experience at Epic Universe. I had a lot of fun, other than overheating a bit because Florida, but other than that, it was really awesome. This is not an ad for Epic, at least they're not a sponsor. I just really wanted to reflect on the power of music in a real world setting. Real, at least, in the fact that you are physically there, not just watching something on a screen. And how that music helps you be physically there after making associations with the things on a screen. I treasure everyone's comments about how my videos have helped them get more out of the things they watch by learning more about how the music works. And I hope if any of you ever get to visit Epic, you will have the same otherworld kind of experience that I did. If you like this kind of mini reflection on musical association, let me know. I don't have any more trips planned, but I'm sure I could find something to reflect on. I have been to the live orchestra How to Train Your Dragon show twice, and I went to a One Piece live orchestra concert a little while ago, so I could do a sort of reflection on those things if that's of interest. Speaking of One Piece, I have a video about Overtaken actively in the works, and I have an idea for another How to Train Your Dragon video, so be on the lookout for those in the coming months. Anyways, thanks for listening to my reflection, and I'll see everyone in the next video.